is Tuesday. I haven't filmed or worked in a while because I've not been feeling well. I got a tick bite and it's made me feel very crappy. But I am in my crappy clothes because I am getting ready to do some resin work that is long overdue. So I thought I would bring you along and show you how I work with my resin. Hi friends, this is Future Joni, and I thought I would come on here and talk to you for a little bit. Maybe now is the time for me to tell you my why I have become a small business making jewelry. Bear with me, I'll get there, I promise. It just starts early in life. But before I get to my why, I want to tell you what I'm doing here in this video. This first part of me working with resin, I am doing some memorial pieces for a friend of mine. I've had the stuff way too long and I should have gotten them to her before now, but life and health and all that has gotten in my way. But she has sent me some ashes from her brother's funeral and some flowers from his funeral. And so I am making some different keychain options for her that have the ashes and the flowers from the funeral. She liked the first samples I sent her, but I wanted to give her another example of how I can do these. And so I got this style sample made up for her and sent her photos and videos of them, and she loved them, and this is the style that we're going with. Of course, she'll get every sample piece that I've made. I'm not going to dispose of anything, and any of the flowers or ashes that I have remaining also get shipped back with the final pieces for her. The next resin pieces that I'm working on are just simple trinket dishes and trays that I make with pressed flowers and sell in my Facebook group and at my markets in person. And I'm looking for the right shipping boxes so I can list them on my website and offer them there too. I just have to find the right size boxes for the products that I sell. And now I will get back to my story of my why. I want to start by saying my whole life I have been crafty, if you will, or creative in some way. I remember making friendship bracelets out of embroidery thread. I made hair bows with ribbon, all sorts of beaded jewelry. You name it, I did it. And this was all before the internet, so I'm sure it would have been way more if I'd had internet to influence me. When I was in my 20s, it was all about scrapbook stuff. That was just at the start of the digital cameras, and I had my first baby, so I was taking hundreds of 2-megapixel photos. In 2006, my daughter was born, and cameras were getting better. I was doing portrait sessions with my kids, and I had to prove that I was the photographer in order to get the prints. And then other friends and family started asking me to take photos for them, and before I knew it, I had a fully licensed business that grew and thrived, and I had a wait list for people waiting to get photos. Here we are to the true start of my why. I have tried to record a video of me telling this while I was working, but I cried too much, and so I decided a voiceover would be better. In November of 2015, I had right ankle pain that came and went. When it was here, it was bad. I put off going to the doctor because I didn't have time to be down, but it eventually got to the point where it was here all the time, so I finally went to the doctor in July of 2016. And I was diagnosed with posterior tibial tendonitis, and I was put in a boot for 3 weeks. But that 3 weeks turned into 5.5 months and ended in a tendon tear diagnosis and an ankle surgery in December of 2016. The pain from that surgery was intense, and I had previously had 4 abdominal surgeries, so I thought I was prepared for it, but I was not. After recovery time and all that, I was still in a lot of pain and had swelling in my ankle. Then I felt another tear in April of 2017. I was doing a photo session and I squatted down to take a picture of the newborn that I was working with, and I just felt a rip in my ankle. I was able to finish the session, but I had to do it basically on my knees the whole time. I ended up having 2 surgical procedures done in August of 2017, another one on my tendon, and then one in my ankle joint, as they found my cartilage was folded in half and split down the middle. When this nerve block wore off, I knew something was wrong. My leg and foot would spasm, wrenching my leg inward, and my toes were purple while sticking out of the end of my cast. My doctor said it was all part of recovery, but it didn't do with the previous surgery, and I just knew something was wrong. At my first physical therapy evaluation, she took one look at my foot, and when she tried to touch it and I flinched away, she said I needed to call my surgeon because she suspected CRPS and explained that it was complex regional pain syndrome. I will tell you a little bit about CRPS. I mean, there's so much involved with CRPS that I could go on and on about it, but there's no need. If you have questions, you can ask me and I would be happy to tell you about it. But CRPS is considered rare, and in fact, most doctors and nurses don't know much, if anything, about it. It is a malfunction of my sympathetic nervous system, and most of the times it results from an injury or surgery, but it can occur for no reason. It causes intense pain beyond what the original injury should cause, and symptoms are temperature and color changes in the limb. My foot will at times measure 27 to 30 degrees colder than my good foot, and it will be purple or red. The skin is crazy sensitive, and I can only compare it to feeling like sandpaper on a sunburn. Even a breeze across the top of my foot makes me sick. I have severe spasms that can't be controlled and tremors in my foot, along with horrible swelling in my foot and leg. After my physical therapist told me I needed to call my surgeon, I did. He got me in right away, evaluated my foot, agreed with her diagnosis, and sent me to a pain clinic. As I mentioned before, it is considered rare, and I am the second patient from my physical therapist in 25 years of practice to have it, and I was the first patient at my pain clinic with it. I have seen many doctors in multiple states. I have tried nerve blocks, all sorts of meds, physical therapy, aquatherapy, mirror therapy, and a spinal cord stimulator. I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but it's been a long journey, so it's in there somewhere. From 2017 to now, it has spread up my whole right leg, both hips, and my right hand and arm, the right side of my face, my spine, and the right side of my back. My esophagus and GI tract also have it. Since getting CRPS, I have also developed POTS, intermittent gastroparesis, esophageal dysmotility, a pseudotumor, trigeminal neuralgia, and all of that came from getting the CRPS. Not to mention the Hashimoto's and fibro that I had before CRPS. My neurologist said it's like my whole nervous system just went haywire. So needless to say, I physically can't be a photographer anymore. So I started Jazz Creates Co., and it started as t-shirts and vinyl crafts, and over the past few years has transitioned to clay and jewelry, and I love it. I love making things and seeing people wear and enjoy my art. It makes me so happy. So here I am, just trying to make ends meet after losing my career to my health. I am very grateful that I was able to find something to fall back on and be able to contribute to my family, but it's been a very hard transition, and I thank you all for being here and helping me make it one day at a time. Now I'm going to let you get back to watching me make a few more things and then go to my market with me. I have a market this weekend, and the proceeds from the market go to benefit a no-kill animal shelter in the town that I'm going to. So I decided I'm going to make all sorts of little paw print earrings in several different colors. I have tan, brown, black, white, gray, pink, and blue, and then I will color the paw prints different colors so they stand out better. But that's what I'm getting ready to make right now, and you can come with me.
epoxy. Started asking and then got distracted. So do you do epoxy in rings? And necklaces and all the things?
And earrings, yeah.
Okay, so my brother-in-law passed away when my niece was 3, and I have some of his hair. My niece is now 19.
Aww.
I have been fully intending on having something made. I was going to do it at 16, I was going to do it at 18.
Yeah.
She'll probably be 30 by the time she gets it. But she is still a kid, so I want to do a few things that aren't incredibly expensive.
Yeah.
So if she loses a ring or a necklace ring, there's still, I would like to do like 5 or 6 things.
Okay.
How do you do pricing on that?
Well, it depends on like what you get and what all you. If you just want the hair in it, like things probably start about $20.
Okay.
And then like if you want like a whole bunch of different, like some people do flowers from the funeral and ashes and things like that.
I no longer have any of that. I just have hair, which I know seems totally random.
No, it's not actually.
Good. So we love these. Can we do like this bird flower and then sprinkle in some hair and glitter so she's got like that and then a few pieces?
What's his bird flower?
I have no idea.
Let me give you my. Let me find a business card, and then you can email me or. That QR code will take you to like all my socials and my website and everything too.
Okay. Thank you.
I just put it right back in here. Want me to take it out there?
Yes.
I want this. Thank you. Thank you. Good to see you. I never see anybody I know at markets.
Well, if they're not,
Take care. Thank you. You want me to take one off so you can see them? They're 18 inches. This one.
tell anybody. I will, because I'm a big mouth. I'll tell everybody. I'll be like, there's some people there. And do you guys make these? Yeah, I do. Yeah, there's, okay. Okay. I'm overwhelmed. I'm like 8 years old. Gosh. Okay. Sorry. I work with kids, and one of my kids calls me Carrie the Brown Bear. Ah, okay. Love them, love them, love them, love them. Sorry, I'm having a very visceral reaction to these words.
I get the same thing when it burns up my leg.
Ooh. So stinking cute. I know I need like the big blue those. I know I need these. Okay, so we know those for sure. I love everything that you're about. I love it. I'm gonna have to pick a friend that I'm here with and just be like, you're therapy. Okay, I'll put those earrings and this necklace, and I'm in love. And I do like business card. You got one for Facebook. Obsessed.
And then on the back of your earrings too is a QR code.
Okay, great. I'm not fancy. Do you have a card reader? I can't in though. Okay. I'm not fancy.
Okay, it says the email you will receive.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you have a fabulous day.
You too.